Now see, we have started next one. Express the percentages as the ratio in the reduced form. In the first part, I think you know that percentage means whose second term is 100, you can convert into the ratios which is in the reduced form. So 44 upon 100, so you can divide numerator and denominator by 4 because they are divisible by 4. When you divide it by 4, it gives you 11, and when you divide it by 4, it gives you 25. आता पुढे आणखीन भाग जात नाही त्यामुळे हे त्याचं तेवढंच उत्तर आहे. डिवायडिंग न्यूमरेटर अँड डिनॉमिनेटर बाय 4. Now this is 6.25% means actually it is 6.25 upon 100. Now you have to convert this into what we say reduced form. Now both are divisible by 5, so you can first divide it by 5. So 1 point. Now 5 एके 5 वरला 1 वर इथले 2 म्हणजे 12, 5 2 10 आणि 5 5 25 अपॉन 20. तर म्हणजे आणखीन तुम्ही 5 ने पण भाग घालवू शकताय. सो इट विल बी 0.5 2 10 5 5 25 अपॉन 4. तुमच्या लक्षात आलं असेल की याच्या पुढे आता डिव्हिजन पॉसिबल नाही, त्यामुळे एवढंच 0.25 अपॉन 4 एवढंच उत्तर असेल. नेक्स्ट 52 बाय that is 52 upon 100. आता तुम्हाला माहिती आहे की both are divisible by 4. 52 is also divisible by 4 and 100 is divisible by 4. Directly when you divide it by 4, use it 13 upon 25. आता 0.64% आहे. सो ॲक्च्युली इट इज 0.64 अपॉन 100. म्हणजे जर जे असं होतं तेच हे काय फार वेगळं नाही. आता जेवढं पॉसिबल आहे तेवढं आपण डिवाइड करूया. न्यूमरेटर अँड डिनॉमिनेटर बोथ आर डिव्हिजिबल बाय 4 आपल्याला माहिती आहे. सो व्हेन यू डिवाइड बाय 4 इज 0.16 अपॉन 25. 16 आपल्याला माहिती आहे, फक्त पॉईंट चुकायचा नाही. आणि 25ला 4ने भागल्यावर 100ला 4ने भागल्यावर 25. So it is possible to reduce the percentages into the ratios in the reduced form. Now second type of question, you have given ratios, you have to convert it into percentages, means you have to make its denominator 100. So it is 14 upon 20, like in the first one. You have to make 20 as 100, you have to multiply it by 5. So it is 14 into 5 upon 20 into 5, that is 70 upon 100, and it is actually 70%. Now see, when the denominator is multiple of that is factor of 100, it is easy to work. For example, 9 upon 25. Again see, 25 when you multiply it by 4, it is factor of 100. So 9 into 4 upon 25 into 4, that is 36 upon 100, that is also 36%. So here the denominator is a factor of 100, it is not difficult one. Now see this one, 546 upon 600. Now again 600 is multiple of 100. So when you divide numerator and denominator by 6, it gives you 100. So 546 upon 6 upon 600 upon 6. Definitely you will get 100 here. And if you divide it gives, just try to divide it, gives you 91. So it is actually 91%. Now question arises when denominator is not factor of 100, like 7 upon 16, which is equal to. Now see how much you want. You want denominator 100, means you have to make it denominator 100. Suppose the denominator of this one is 1. So it is 7 upon 16 into 100 upon 100. That means what you have done, you have divided numerator and denominator by, multiply denominator and numerator and denominator by 100. Now as you want 100, you will keep this 100 as, and you will try to simplify as much as possible. Now this is divisible by 4 and this is also divisible by 4. So it is 7 into 25 upon 4. Now you can divide if you want to find your answer in decimal points. So it gives you 25 upon 4 gives you 7 into 6.25 upon 100. That is 7 5 5 3 7 14 3 7 8 percentages में 43.75 upon 100. That means 43.75%. त्यामुळे एक गोष्ट लक्षात ठेवा, जेव्हा आपल्याला असा रेशो मिळेल की ज्याचा डिनॉमिनेटर 100च्या पटीमध्ये नाहीये, तेव्हा काय करायचं, तो असेल त्याला गुणले करायचं, भागले करायचं, भागिले 100 कॅरी करायचं आणि फक्त न्यूमरेटर सोडवायचा. दॅट मीन्स यू विल गेट द पर्सेंटेज. See next example. 3 persons can build a house in 8 days. To build the same, that means same house, in 6 days, how many persons are required? Now, such a type of examples, you will have to first identify which type of proportion it is. There are two types of proportion. One is called direct proportion and other is called inverse proportion. In direct proportion, the ratio is same, and in inverse proportion the product is same. Now 3 persons can build a house in 8 days. So in 8 days 3 persons can build. म्हणजे 8 दिवसामध्ये 3 माणसं ते घर बांधतात. तर आपल्याला किती दिवस दिलेले? 6 दिवसामध्ये in 6 days how many persons are required? आता थोडा असा विचार करा की 8 दिवस आणि 3 पर्सन, मग दिवस कमी झाले तर नॅचरली काम तर तेवढंच आहे, पर्सनची संख्या वाढली पाहिजे. म्हणजे एक क्वांटिटी कमी झाली की दुसरी संख्या वाढते. म्हणजे या टाईपच्या प्रपोर्शनला आपण म्हणतो इन्व्हर्स प्रपोर्शन. आणि इन इन्व्हर्स प्रपोर्शन ऑलवेज द प्रॉडक्ट इज सेम. सो सपोज x persons are required. As this is the inverse proportion, इथे लिहू शकतो आपण. This is the inverse proportion. Hence, the product is always same. So 8 into 6 is equal to 3x. So 3x is equal to 8 into 6. So x is equal to 8 into 6 upon 3. So you can divide it by 2 here. So it will be 16 days. Sorry, if you observe the answer, it was wrong. We have to do product of these two and product of these two, because this is the number of hours and this is the number of hours. So it is 6x is equal to 24, so x is equal to 4. So how many days are required? 4 days are required, not 12 days are. So the same work can be done by 4 persons in 6 days. See the next example. The ratio of number of mango trees to chiku trees in a orchard is 2:3. Orchard means फळ बाग वगैरे असं, म्हणजे बगीचा किंवा असं म्हणा. त्या फळबागेमध्ये मँगो ट्रीज आणि चिकू ट्रीजचा रेशो 2:3 होता. If 5 more trees of each type are planted, the ratio of trees would be 5:7. Then you have to find number of mango trees and chiku trees. Now the ratio of mango trees and chiku trees is 2:3. Hence, as the ratio of mango and chiku trees is 2:3. Hence, mango trees be 2x and chiku trees be 3x. तुम्हाला माहिती आहे की आपण रेशो दिलेला असेल तर त्या दोन्ही डायरेक्ट, ह्याचा अर्थ 2 मँगो आणि 3 चिकू असं नाही. इट इज मल्टिपल ऑफ दस 2 and 3. That is 2x and 3x. If 5 more trees of each types are planted, म्हणजे now this 2x plus 5 mango trees and 3x plus 5 chiku trees, the ratio becomes 5 is to 7, hence 2x plus 5 upon 3x plus 5 is equal to 5 upon 7. आता फक्त क्रॉस मल्टिप्लाय करायचे आणि डायरेक्ट सोडवायचे. So 5 into 15, that is 15x plus 25 is equal to 14x plus 35. So when you take this 14x here gives you x only, and 35 minus 25, that is 10. So the value of x is 10. So what is the question? Then find the number of mango trees and chiku trees. Now you can see, if you put value of x here, it gives you mango trees, that is 2x, that is 20, and chiku trees, that is 3x, that is 30. And if you see, the ratio is 2:3. See the next example. The ratio of present ages of Abha and her mother is 2:5. आता खरं म्हणजे पुढचं वाचायच्या आधी आवश्यकता नाही. जर आभा आणि तिची आई यांचं आजचं वय 2:5 प्रमाणात असेल तर आभाचं वय 2x घेता येईल आणि मदरचं वय 5x घेता येईल. ॲज रेशो ऑफ Abha's and her mother is 2:5. Hence Abha's age is equal to, actually present age 2x, and age of mother is equal to 5x. आता फॉर एक्झाम्पल तुम्ही विचार घ्या पुढे जर आपण, ठीक आहे पुढचं वाटे. ॲट द टाइम ऑफ आभास बर्थ द मदर्स एज वॉज 27. आता एक साधं विचारात घ्या. आजची समजा दोघांची वय 5 वर्ष आणखीन 25 वर्ष आहे. तर ही 5 वर्षाची असताना जेव्हा हिचा जन्म झाला तेव्हा आईचं वय किती असेल? तर 25 मधून 5 वर्ष कमी करायला लागतील ना. मग सेम तसंच आहे. आजचं आईचं वय 5x आहे आणि आबाचं एज 2x आहे. मग द एज ऑफ mother at the time of birth of Abha, that is 5x minus 2x, that is 3x. आणि तुम्हाला देताना तिचं वय, तिच्या जन्माच्या वेळी 27 वर्ष दिलेले आहे. हेन्स 3x is equal to 27, hence x is equal to 9. आता दोघांची वय विचारली आहेत. हे 2x आहे म्हणजे आभाज एज होईल present age 2 into 9, that is 18 years, and mother's age is equal to 5 into x, that is 5 into 9, that is 45 years. आणि तुम्ही जर 18:45 घेतलं तर तुम्हाला ते 2:5 मिळेल. करून बघा. Now see the last example in this one. The present ages of Vatsala and Sara are 14 years and 10 years. म्हणजे आजची वय त्यांची दिलेली आहे 14 वर्ष आणि 10 वर्ष respectively. After how many years the ratio of their ages will become 5:4? आणि किती वर्षांनी? Suppose after x years ratio becomes 5:4. आता x वर्षानंतर वत्सलाचं वय किती असेल? सो आफ्टर x years एज ऑफ Vatsala is equal to 14 plus x, and after x year age of Sara is 10 plus x. Now their ratio becomes 5:4. Hence 14 plus x upon 10 plus x is equal to 5 upon 4. Just cross multiply it. 50 plus 5x is equal to 56 plus 4x. If you take this 4x here, it gives you x, and 56 minus 50 is 6. So after 6 years the ratio of these two becomes 5:4. So this is end of your this type of examples. We'll see continue in the next time.